This video will be about not only the progress that I'm making, because I am truly trying to apply the techniques that I'm also sharing with you. And do they work? Yes, they do. They actually do. And the second part of it is to learn how to be happy. So especially if you have lots of suppressed emotions, you become fearful of them. And when we at first want to get to a more neutral state, okay, so we have negative emotion. The negative emotion must be seen not as something to be feared, otherwise we are going to reinforce it, but as something that gives us a signal. We must sit with the emotion. The negative emotion is a signal and it will dissipate naturally. Okay? So during that first discomfort, after that, there's going to be a release, most of the time. And another thing that we need to do is to stop identifying with the negative thoughts and of course start to, by using every method that you have in your hands, that you can find, that you can gather, whatever affirmations, visualization, prayer, everything that you have to bring you to a more positive state. And once you are in the positive state, at least for me, I need to learn, I am learning, I am becoming more able to tolerate and let that go. Because my body is not used to these high emotional states. So when you have been through an active cycle, at first positivity might seem scary, and then we need to pause, let the fear pass through us, and then focus again, identify only with the positive, never with the negative thoughts. That they will show up, but again, we do not have to give them attention by fearing them or dwelling on them too much. Even if they do have negative feelings, it's better to feel them and to acknowledge them fully than to fear and fight them at first, because we don't have that strength. We need to allow everything that we experience. Everything that we experience must be allowed. And then we must select. We must select only the good. We must become familiar with the good. We must allow the good. We must be inspired and we must be transmitters of that good. And in order for us to do that, we first need to become accustomed to that good. We must need to make it flourish inside of our life. So everything that brings you to a higher state, to a higher vibration must be used. And when you are at a higher vibration, just continue to stay there as more and as often, okay, as you can. So even if your day starts or you have something that really triggers you, you always need to remember that you are in charge of your vibration and that you can actually make it higher in every occasion. It is difficult at first, but then it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy, because we need to accustom the body. Once the body is accustomed to that, the subconscious mind is fine with it, and it will actually bring you more joy, more positive thoughts. And then with these positive thoughts, you are going to get by and you're going to catch momentum, and you can actually become more positive as a person. So let's try it and tell me how it goes.